All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and make a fresh fruit smoothie in your Vitamix machine. We're going to start with orange as the base of this. You want to start with a nice juicy base, whether it's orange or grape, something with a lot of natural fluids. You could use coconut milk or coconut water, that is. We're going to use an orange here. We're going to leave that white part on. That's called the pith. 3 times more vitamin C in that pith than the rest of the orange. So you definitely want to leave it on there. And the Vitamix machine is going to take care of it for us. We're going to put in some banana. About half a banana for this. You can add more if you like. We're going to do half for this one. Really simple fruit smoothie. We call it a 4-fruit smoothie. We're going to add in some strawberries. When you add strawberries, leave the green tops on them. Twice the vitamin C in those green tops. So I'm going to add 3 medium-sized strawberries to this. And then we're going to add some pineapple. Now, traditionally when we use pineapple, most people remove the rind and you also remove the core. When you're juicing in a Vitamix machine or making smoothies, you want to leave the core. You can take the rind off, you can actually liquefy it for compost. In this case, we're not going to use it, but we are going to leave that beautiful core. 80% of the nutrients in a pineapple are located in that core. Now, as far as sweeteners goes, you can use honey, agave, stevia. I'm going to use pitted dates. It's a natural sweetener. You do want to make sure they're pitted. About 4 dates in this. Okay, so I got about a 1/2-inch thick piece of pineapple, 4 dates that are pitted, 3 strawberries, half an orange, and half of a banana. So it's really simple. This could be enough for 2 people. And here we go. A little ice if you're using cold fruit or frozen fruit. You do not need to add ice. So I'm going to say about a cup of ice here, maybe a little bit more. Up to your preference of how thick and how icy you want the smoothie to be. Put your lid on, turn the machine on, roll the variable up to 10 and then flip it on to high. You're going to use your tamper stick. Now remember, this tamper stick will never hit the blade as long as the lid is on. You just want to push it out, give it a good start, and once it starts to churn itself, you won't need the stick any longer. So there we go. At that point, you're going to run it until it gets nice and creamy, usually about 30-40 seconds, up to a minute. The longest I'd run any juice or smoothie is 2 minutes because the machine does gently heat over time and you don't want a warm smoothie. So you get a nice creamy smoothie from this every single time. Breaks down the micro seeds of strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. You can put carrots in here. You can really add anything or use any fruit you like to add. Like I said, I like to use grapes at the bottom sometimes. I'll put blueberries in there, mango. And if you don't have some of these, instead of making a 4-fruit smoothie, you're going to get a 2-fruit smoothie or a 3-fruit smoothie. Just whatever ones you particularly like. And we're almost done here. Now while it's on high, it's spinning at 240 miles an hour and breaking down the ice and the fruit. So you get a nice, nutritious, you're actually able to absorb 3 to 4 times more nutrients when it's broken down to this level. Now, if you want to make a juice, you want to add more liquid. So maybe you'd add even more grapes. You'd use a whole orange instead of the half an orange I used in this. You could add again the coconut water. You'd want to thin it out. Prevention Magazine rates it one of the healthiest juicers out there because of that. It uses a whole fruit, 100% of the fruit. And when it comes to your fruits, if the skin is thick, it makes you sick. If it's thin, leave it in. That's the general rule. The other rule is if it's bitter, you want to leave it out. Anything bitter, you don't want to have a bitter drink, right? So that's it. And we'll pour this out for you guys. Nice, delicious, creamy, all natural fruit smoothie. And there you go. That's a fruit smoothie.